Urgent message. You are not normal anymore. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family. Urgent message. You are not normal anymore. Now, somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm not normal. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I am not normal. Now, I understand that this is a hard pill to swallow. I understand that you may not even understand the power that you possess and have. I get it. But I have come to declare a message and to awaken you and enlighten you of who you are. You are not normal. You are chosen. All my chosen ones, drop that down below in the comments, right? In the scripture, y'all, it says that you have not chosen me, I have chosen you, right? For you have not chosen me, I have chosen you. And with that being said, y'all, that comes with that spirit. That comes with that energy. It comes with that hate, okay? It comes with everything that it comes with. And you have to understand that. You are not normal anymore, which means, y'all, people don't see you the same way you see yourself, okay? You ever notice whenever you have lost weight or even gained weight, the main people who notice it is those who have not been around you, right? Like maybe they've been around you your entire life, but I'm talking about a different level of being around you, meaning you probably haven't been around me for, I don't know, 2 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, right? But these people have been knowing you for years. However, you're with yourself every day, so you kind of get comfortable with seeing you. When they see you, they can immediately tell if you have lost weight or if you have gained weight, right? With that being said, they don't see you the way you see yourself, okay? So they can notice the changes. They see the shift. They see the growth. They see if you're being stagnant, right? Understand what I'm saying, y'all. They also see that you're not normal anymore. This is why they ask you certain questions. This is why they act a certain way around you. This is why they get very specific when it comes to you, because they see you as a different person who's on a different level, who has a different stature, who's going to different places to where they can't go. So understand what I'm saying, y'all. You are not normal, okay? Y'all drop that down below in the comments once again. Now, family, we gonna go ahead and get directly into this video. Yes, y'all, third video of today. We are getting that work in right now. Still on the legendary couch, y'all. And of course, family, it is still the 7th day of April. Let's get directly into it, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you could be notified after every single video I post. First thing is first, y'all, what makes you abnormal and not normal anymore, y'all, is number one, you have a recognizable face, all right? You have a recognizable face. Reno, but I'm not a celebrity. See, family, sometimes it's not about you actually being a celebrity. Sometimes it's not actually about you being a big superstar. It is the face that you have. And people gonna say I'm being overly deep, but God has gifted you a face that the average person don't have. Maybe you are handsome. Everybody ain't handsome out here, bro. I'm just being honest. Maybe you are a beautiful woman. Hey, everybody ain't beautiful out here, sis. I'm just letting you know that. And so with that being said, you got to understand something. If you handsome, if you beautiful, if you stand out, you have specific features about yourself that makes people awe or go crazy or even notice you, you got to realize something. That's a recognizable face. So you may get things like, hey, excuse me, do I know you? You look like somebody. They may say, hey, how you doing? Just want to introduce myself. Hey, I wanted to know if you did such and such and such. Hey, you know you look like this person right here. Have y'all ever got that? Y'all drop that down below in the comments and please let me know. I'm just saying, y'all, I'm only the messenger. Don't shoot me. But what I'm really saying, y'all, is that you have that recognizable face. So if you have a recognizable face, You got to know that people are going to approach you. I'm talking to all my shy people, my defensive people, the ones who, when you look at them, they like, hey, what you looking at? What's going on? Listen, when you're chosen, you can't be acting like that. You have to be an approachable person because you have a recognizable face, all right? Now, I know someone, whenever I utilize myself, I'm sure somebody is going to say, but Reno, that's you. You're big. You got followers. I get it. The reality is, y'all, I was getting this before I had followers. But y'all, listen to me. When I go out, I have to realize that, bro, you're somebody now. And believe it or not, y'all, people recognize me, in some weird places. I had a person to recognize me in my car, and this was 2022. But I was in my car, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all, your boy was digging a booger. I was in my nose. I was just minding my business because I'm a regular person. I do things just like you. Sometimes I dig in my ear, I dig in my nose, I dig in my teeth. I mean, whatever the case. Not in that order, y'all, but the point remains, okay? What I'm saying is I was in my car just minding my business, trying to get that gold out my nose, and my man is just staring at me in the car, and I hopped out the car, and I realized that this man ain't want no problem. He wanted to give me appreciation. I had a recognizable face. When I was Ubering, people would say, hey, aren't you that guy who's on Instagram? For a long time, y'all, I was that dude. Ain't you that dude who be on TikTok? Ain't you that guy who's on Instagram? Now people starting to realize that, no, it's Reno Speaks Riches. I have done a great job of making my brand recognizable, but the point still remains. I had a recognizable face. And this is why people notice me. Now, I'm going to even give y'all an example this is before YouTube success and Facebook success and Instagram success. This is before the social media sensation. I got on a train, y'all, and this is when my marriage was rocky. This is when I was depressed. I was working at the airport. I just felt so terrible, but I'm working on my book, though. I'm still believing in myself. I'm still doing videos. I'm still grinding, but I'm just like, I know this ain't what God got for me, bro. I know this ain't where my life gonna end at. And so I hop on a train, and this lady prophesied over my life. She said that everybody in Atlanta gonna know your name, and she said you gonna be successful. And I just said, wait, you talking about the same person that's, I'm working this 10-hour shift. I feel like I'm being cheated on at home, right? I feel like my family don't understand me. I graduated with my bachelor's, but I can't get a job in my field. You talking about that guy? At the time, me and my pops was not on the same page, so I'm feeling fatherless, and I'm feeling like I'm out here all alone. You talking about that guy? She said, yes. The entire Atlanta gonna know your name, and you're gonna be everywhere, and you're gonna be successful. And now, when I walk out in Atlanta, it's not too many places where I'm gonna go where a person don't even know me. I'm just being honest, y'all. So I had a recognizable face. This is what I'm trying to tell you. When you answer your call, right now you may be going through the gutter, or you may feel like you're in the gutter. You may be feeling like, man, I'm not going to be successful, Reno. I ain't got no book like you. I can't create something big. I can't do a video like you, man. I can't do nothing. Listen, you got to remove that thought, because you can. You can be bigger than me. You can have more than me. And guess what, y'all? It's not even about who the biggest and who have the most. It's about you can be more than what you are currently. If you're working at that warehouse, if you're working at that corporate job, if you're working at that retail store, you can have more, okay? Guess what, y'all? It starts with that recognizable face. This is what God will bless you with when you're going to become a server of the people, a recognizable face. Something special about you. You ever thought about these celebrities, y'all? You be like, dang, they just look so different. It's not the fact that they look so different. It's just that they have a recognizable face, and they've been on television. They've traveled. They're this place, that place. So it seems like, oh, they have a magical face. It's not even nothing magical about them. They just have a recognizable face. Think about it. Ludacris, recognizable. You can see Ludacris at the mall right now. That's Ludacris, right? Who else, y'all? I mean, it's so many different celebrities. Sylvester Stallone. You know, that face that look lopsided. You know, you like, man, he look like he about to go play Rocky right now. Recognizable face. Okay? I mean, in Kevin Hart, recognizable face. If we see Kevin Hart in Walmart right now, I guarantee you it's going to turn into a parade in there. All behind that recognizable face. Family, you're not normal anymore. Once you answer your call, okay, it's going to get even bigger, deeper, and stronger. However, even before you answer the call, that recognizable face, you won't be able to escape it. People are going to constantly want to introduce themselves. They're going to prophesy over you. They're going to want to talk to you. They're going to notice you. You're very recognizable, y'all. All right. Number 2, you got that celebrity energy. All right. Yeah, we're going to pop it for a minute, y'all. We're going to pop it for a minute. You got that celebrity energy. I'm just being honest, y'all. Reno, what is celebrity energy? You know, it's that charisma, right? It's that gravitational spirit. It is that star energy. It is that type of person who their presence command attention, right? Like when you got that celebrity energy, y'all, you're naturally the star in any place you go to. You're naturally the star in any galaxy you sit at, right? You're naturally the star. You ever met that person or knew that person in school, and it don't matter what classroom you put them in, they always gonna be the one making everybody laugh. They always the person who got some smart things to say, whether it's good or bad, but it still captures the attention of people. When you got that celebrity energy, you capture attention. It's like you're not looking for attention. Attention finds you. I'm just being honest, y'all. Attention finds you, right? People like this, y'all, is like people like Mike Tyson in the 90s, Tupac in the 90s, right? Now, here's the thing, y'all. This ain't always good. Just because you get attention, it don't mean that it's always the best because, you know, Brother Malcolm X, he had became infamous. He was famous before a lot of people. Malcolm X was famous. He was good. He was a part of the Nation of Islam. And again, y'all all know I love Malcolm X. Well, I'm going to get a poster of him, right? But the point of what I'm saying is that he had became famous for the wrong reasons. And that was calling white people devils. Now, I'm not here to, you know, draw a white versus black war. I'm not here to confirm or deny it. But what I am saying is that it kind of made the brother have a bad reputation to his name, okay? Once again, I'm not here to say that he's wrong or right, but what I will say is he became very infamous and his career went on a down spiral, right, after that. However, my man still had the celebrity energy, right? He's capturing the attention, and it's because of his subject matter. It's because of how he's speaking, how he's talking. It's because of what he stands for, okay? These type of people, they can go into any room and command attention immediately. Like I said, though, y'all, it's not always good or bad because guess what? You can have an Ice JJ Fish who gets just as much as press, not as much as press, but he gets notoriety and famous, just like it's a Usher over here singing who's been singing since he's been a teenager, right? And people are praising Ice JJ Fish because he can't sing. But newsflash, he can't sing. Usher actually can sing. Guess what, family? When you got that celebrity energy, it does not matter. We're still going to listen to you. We're going to give you that attention. Whether it's good or bad, you still have it. But in this case, when you got that celebrity energy, y'all, it's for you, it's a good thing. For you, it shows that you command attention with your presence. You just command it. You don't even ask for it. You just get it, right? You ever seen that pretty girl at school? She's shy. She timid. She don't bother nobody. She want to get her lunch, eat at the table. All the guys trying to talk to her. She want to do her schoolwork and mind her business. Guys still trying to talk to her. Females jealous of her. Females want to be her friend. It's because of that celebrity energy. People just want to be around you. They command the attention, all right? But anyway, y'all, number 3, your spirituality makes a statement. That's real, y'all. Your spirituality makes a statement. So I'm going to just tell y'all straight up and down. For me, it's either you going to love me or you going to hate me. Why? Because my spirituality makes a statement. When you hear my videos, when you see my videos, when you look at my brand, when you look at my page, whatever, you're going to know that, number 1, this man put God first. Then number 2, you're going to know his saying, his entire motto is keep a rich mentality. Well, what happens to a person who feel like I'm downing them or looking down at them? Because I say keep a rich mentality. And then like, I stay in the hood. What you mean by that, Reno? Hey, I ain't rich. My mom ain't never been rich. My dad ain't never been rich. What you mean by that, Reno? Somebody may say, oh, well, Reno, they're just asking a question. Well, you got to understand something, y'all. People in these day and ages, they do more than just ask a question. We live in a society where people shoot first, then ask the question. So yeah, it's a big deal. But guess what? My spirituality makes a statement, right? See, what you believe in determines who's going to be around you, determines who you allow to be around you. Your spirituality is everything. Take, for instance, an atheist. Don't believe in God, don't believe in anything, just believe that we just exist. Okay, well, if we exist, then who created the sun? Who created the moon? Who created life? Who created the thing that we're living on? A whole nother video, but you can't tell them nothing. However, those who are true believers, those who have a strong spirituality, guess what? They're not going to associate with them. At least not long enough to allow that spirit to come onto them, or to try to convince a person who don't want convincing, to try to convert a person to being a believer who don't want to convert. You ain't gonna be around them too long. I mean, it's just a lost cause. But the point of what I'm saying is their spirituality makes a statement. It is what it is. When you hear the word atheist, you like, okay, time to go. I know who ain't going to I know who ain't gonna be invited to the, So what I'm saying, y'all, is that when your spirituality makes a statement, you got to realize something, y'all. You ain't normal no more. You ain't normal. Worldly people gonna hate you. People who don't believe in the Most High gonna hate you. Those who don't believe that they are chosen gonna hate you. Those who hate the fact that you're chosen gonna hate you. Your spirituality makes a statement. I know in certain rooms I just can't walk in simply because I'm around here talking about God. No, don't let him in here. He's talking about God. Wow. The one who created you and me, the one who created the heavens and the earth, the one who divided the expansions and wow. But that's what happens, y'all, okay? When your spirituality makes a statement, you ain't normal no more. You ain't normal no more. Number 4, y'all, you are the go-to person now, all right? Yeah, y'all, you are the go-to person right now. What, your name used to be Lil Runny? When you become abnormal, you Big Runny. Yep. Your name was Kiki? Nope, you Big Kiki, right? You Big Kiki. Reno, what are you saying right now? When you become the go-to person in your family, the go-to person in the relationship, the go-to person in the friendship, when you become the go-to person, it is because people see you as more intelligent. They see you as more educated. They think that you know more than them. They see you for guidance. They look at you for mentoring. You're the go-to person. Like, we know that you know. So what do you have for us? We know that you're going to lead us in the right direction. Where should I go? Right? This is what you have. You ain't normal no more. So guess what? If you give them the wrong info, they're going to hold you accountable for sure. Versus asking a bum on the street, hey, do I make a left or a right? If they tell them the wrong answer, they don't expect much of them. But see, people don't realize that expectations are only premeditated failures. I don't expect anything. Okay? And see, Reno, I thought you said expect the best and prepare for the worst. Well, when you expect the best, that's more so of an optimistic outlook. But here's the thing. Preparing for the worst technically means that you are expecting but you got that insurance policy. So technically, I still see it as, if something bad happens, I'm covered, right? Like if you have insurance on your car, you ain't expecting for your car to get hit or get in an accident, but you're like, hey, I got that insurance policy just so I can make sure it's good. You ain't expecting to die, but if you do, you know what? I got that life insurance policy. You see where I'm going with this, y'all? You want to make sure that you are insured, right? But see, when you are the go-to person, family, people are automatically expecting for you to have the answer. So they're going to hold you accountable. It ain't no, oh, you made a mistake, it's okay. No, you ain't normal no more. You better have it. Imagine if your favorite show on BET or Netflix or Hulu, whatever you watching, don't air when they supposed to air. You gonna hold them to the fire. You Hulu, you Netflix, you better have it. You better be showing my favorite show, right? Because you Hulu. That's the same thing with yourself. Which is gonna lead me to my next thing, y'all. Number 5. You become an object and no longer a person. Yeah, y'all, you become an object and no longer a person. Yeah. See, you thought that I become the best version of myself and I become successful and I have accomplishments and achievements that they're all going to love me and they're going to still look at me as a regular person. No, they don't. Yeah, you become an object now. Y'all know what the object is? The object is just a thing, right? That you can touch and look at. That's how celebrities are treated, like objects. Damian Wayans said something that was extremely funny. He said that a famous celebrity is almost like a beautiful woman on her period. I said, ooh, that was cold. Listen, y'all, the breakdown to that was, if you are a famous celebrity, people automatically assume that you're just happy. They assume that you are famous and you make money and you have nothing to complain or be mad about, right? Or be sad about. Well, he said, if you take a beautiful woman on her period, you think that she's just beautiful and she's just going to sit here and smile. But the reality is she's bleeding. She's in pain. Reno, what are you saying right now? See, that celebrity has the right to be treated as a person and has the right to be a human being. But guess what, y'all? That's not how the world sees him. You're an object. You need to smile when I see you. You need to be ready to sign an autograph. You need to be ready to listen to my problems, right? You know, like I said, y'all, I look at myself as a notarized person, famous to an extent. However, y'all, when people see me, they automatically get right into it. They get right into it. Yeah, man, you know, I'm on that spiritual journey, man. You know, hey, man, I got this going on right here, man. Hey, man, this is my problem right here. And it's okay, y'all. I really love when people approach me by the way. I do, okay? So if y'all met me, don't think I'm talking junk about you, but I really do appreciate when people come to me because it shows that my hard work was not in vain, and it shows the impact that I have within the community, and I really love it. I really appreciate it. However, y'all, what if I'm having a bad day myself? Don't matter. You become an object, no longer a person. What if I just lost my mom? Don't matter. You become an object, not a person. What if I'm hungry and I'm just hangry right now? Don't matter. You become an object, you're no longer a person. So this is what I mean by you're not regular, you're not normal. You have to really prepare yourself for the transition, all right? Prepare yourself for the change because your life will change in a major way. And it will happen right before your eyes. You will still think you regular, walking into the room and people got their nose tooted up, asking you for things, or just have a high level of expectation on you, all right? So be ready for it, y'all. Don't let it, catch you off guard. But with that being said, family, that's going to conclude this video. Let's do this recap and then we'll get up out of here. Number 1, you are a recognizable face. Understand that. Number 2, you have celebrity energy. Number 3, your spirituality makes a statement. Number 4, you are the go-to person. Realize that, y'all. They always call you for advice. They always ask for that counseling session. They always looking for their guidance. Yeah, y'all, you're the go-to person. Number 5, You become an object and no longer a person. That's just the way it is, family. But with that being said, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all check out any one of those Yes Sir t-shirts, Yes Sir hoodies, book a one-on-one session with me. All right. It is a limited time offer, y'all. So y'all go ahead and get that one-on-one session. Of course, y'all check out any one of my books. And y'all, that's going to conclude this video. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace.